good.
What do you got there? So it is Tuesday morning. I didn't pick up the camera at all yesterday. Yesterday was like my first full day, like back on the job. Yesterday was my first full day, like back to work sort of thing. Like everyone else was back to work, and so I was on my own for the day. Everyone else was back to work, and so I was like on my own with everything, which meant I could not nap at all yesterday, which turned out being okay. I made it, and I slept a normal night for the first time. I wasn't taking my pain meds because they make me sleepy. So I was trying to get by on like Tylenol, which wasn't helping very much. I think yesterday may have been my highest pain days. It was very uncomfortable. I'm able to open my jaw a bit more. I'm still numb from like here to here. It's strange. On the lower side of the incision, I have feeling, and then right on the other side, I don't. So it's weird. It's like feeling, not feeling. And from about here all the way over, it feels very bruised. Like if I touch here, it feels very bruised. I'm able to open my mouth enough to get soft food inside, but chewing is very exhausting. It's very hard. And it hurts all of this over here.
Like my dad seeing him chew with his jaw. Is that true?
That Mitch was eating last night, and I was like, watching you eat that fast is just painful to my jaw, is what I said, because I have to eat so slowly right now. It just hurts to chew. Eating has been pretty painful and uncomfortable. So I have been doing a lot of smoothies and like drinking things. So maybe I'll actually make one on here and kind of show you what I've been doing as far as trying to get a good amount of nutrients in like liquid form so that I can drink it through a straw, because I can't really tip my head back. Hang on. I can't really tip my head back much, and I can't, like, I can pull my jaw down, like, and force it open, but as far as like opening it on my own, it's like, that's about as far as I can go. And so chewing is really hard, and it exhausts my jaw very quickly. So smoothies has been the way. I don't know, because our scale battery is dead, so I don't know if I have been able to like maintain my normal weight during the whole surgery recovery process. I think I have been able to, which is good. That means that my body is probably like getting what it needs. So I think I've been doing a pretty good job as far as like making sure I'm eating well, even though I can't like eat, if that makes sense. Tomorrow I go in and I'll get the stitches out. You can see up here, that's where the top suture is.
Can I see?
And this comes down. I haven't removed all the tape yet. I actually am going to remove it today, I think, because it's starting to get very soiled and kind of gross. But then down here you can see where it finishes and the other suture comes out. So it's right on up. So it's a big old, it's going to be one big scar.
Yeah,
One big scar.
Yep.
But it's okay.
Scar.
Scars tell stories.
You want to have a scar that just tells a story about a lump that's just a lump.
Yeah, a lump is just a lump, huh?
Scars
Scars are like the sign of warriors, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
the
that
fighters.
dressing, Mom?
The dressing that I had on my face when I came home, it's in the bathroom. Why, you want to put it on? Thankfully, I'm not wearing that dressing anymore. I wore it to bed the first 2 nights I was home, just for the pressure, and like I was nervous. And then after I had like some naps without it, I'm like, please, over it.
Well, I want to put it on.
You can put it on. Here it is. Anyway, I think I am going to, it's afternoon. We just got home from Manny's counseling appointment, and I have not eaten yet today. I drank some water this morning and took some pain meds and my antibiotic, but I just haven't actually gotten to eat today. So I am gonna go make a smoothie, and actually I'm gonna film this. I'm gonna bring you along and show you what I've been eating lately. Not that anyone is interested. I don't know. Is that something people are interested in? I like to watch recipe stuff and watch people's food things, so I find it interesting. And I think I would like to start sharing more recipes and stuff on here because we do eat a plant-based, gluten-free diet. A lot of people ask me all the time, just in general, like, what kinds of things do you eat? So I just think it would be kind of a fun platform to share some different recipe ideas and things that we do in order to give our body good nutrients and energize ourselves and feed ourselves. You know, food is fuel, and we fuel our bodies, and how we do that eating a plant-based gluten-free diet. So come along and I'll show you what I'm gonna have. So I was gonna make myself a smoothie for lunch, and Manny wants a smoothie too, so I'm gonna make his first and then I'm gonna do mine. The first thing I'm gonna do is I take these mixed greens. I pack out his blender cup with these mixed greens. Like, I mean, I'll put a big handful in there. This is just a fun way to get your greens, because for a 5-year-old to eat a salad that big can be difficult, but he will eat tons of greens. This here is kale that I cleaned, chopped, and froze because I was worried a lot of it was gonna go bad, so I saved it. And it actually, when you freeze kale, it breaks apart super easily and goes into smoothies really, really well. As you can see, I have this blender cup maxed out with green. Then I always add just plain unsweetened almond milk. And then I blend that. You'll see how quickly that will shrink down. And obviously we'll get a lot smoother than that, but you can see it's only to here. Manny likes his smoothies to be chocolate peanut butter. I have some peanut butter here just from Costco. So I'm just gonna give him a generous amount of peanut butter. I buy bananas and I cut them and freeze them. So I will give him a few pieces of banana. I have chocolate protein powder. And I don't give him a full scoop. I give him like half a scoop because they're pretty big scoops. Manny, come on over here. Bring your stool over. I'll have you taste it. Let everyone know what you think. Yummy. Here, go take that to the table. So what I have been having lately is I'm using a little bit bigger blender cup, but I'm doing a lot of the same things. Like I'm taking these greens, and I actually might just finish off this entire thing because I love salads. I love eating salads, but I can't really eat them right now because I can't bite down that hard. You have to get your teeth very close together when you're eating a salad, and it's just is very difficult for me right now. So I finished that. I'm gonna use a bunch of this frozen kale too, like pretty good size handful. So like I also max out the greens volume on this, and I have to, when I put the milk in, it just kind of trickles down. Maybe a little bit more than that. So you can see that's pretty full. Okay, and now you can see that it's filled to about here.
You can see me too.
I have a lot more greens in mine than I put in Manny's, but my body can handle digesting it a little bit better.
I need a lot of food.
Right here on this plate, I just have some assorted frozen fruit. I have about half a frozen banana. These frozen mango chunks I buy at Costco. I get a big bag, like 3.5 or 4 pounds, and it's like $10. Same with these frozen mixed berries. When I buy fresh strawberries, or when anyone in the house has fresh strawberries, and we cut the tops off, I save the tops. And I just throw them into a freezer bag in the freezer. Because once it's blended, the greens on the tops of these are no different than any other greens, but you still have some fruit on there. Sometimes I will throw a teaspoon of matcha powder into here, or what I've been throwing in here lately is this prebiotic. I bought this through Vitacost, and I'll leave a link in the description box below for anything I use like this, like for my protein powder and for this prebiotic. I only just got this, so I'm still like in the review process. I don't quite know if I feel like it's working for me. I got it when I came home from surgery, and so I haven't had a whole lot of time to mess around with it and see what I think. But if anyone else has used it and has liked it, let me know what you think. I'm excited to see what I think about it. I've taken a prebiotic before and have really enjoyed it and felt like it was really beneficial for me. So I'm trying again. In my smoothie, I'm just using unflavored pea protein powder. A lot of people wonder like, oh, does that taste good? I guess the answer I would give is no. I don't think it does. I don't enjoy the flavor of it, but I add a lot of flavors to my smoothie, and I add the protein powder not necessarily for flavor, but for protein, because I don't get a lot of protein in my diet, and I find my hair shows the most effects of that. So as far as these two, I have the plain and the creamy chocolate one. As far as flavor goes, the chocolate one definitely tastes better, but the plain one is a little more affordable. So if I'm putting a lot of flavors into my smoothie, I don't necessarily worry about, you know, having all of them. Now, if I want to keep it a very pretty green color, which really is just for the look of it, which I do like to do sometimes, I will put things like banana, mango, the greens, obviously, sometimes matcha powder. Another thing I'll do is when I feel like, when I have grapes that are starting to get a little soft, I'll either make them into raisins or I'll just throw them into the freezer. I'll throw the whole bag in the freezer and then I pick them up and throw them in smoothies. So green grapes will keep that green color. And they're really nice in a smoothie. Sometimes I'll do that with apples or pears, slices that don't get eaten. I'll throw those in the freezer and those keep a nice green color. But I didn't do that. I added berries and it's a very muddy, not very pretty color, and it's very thick. You can see it on the blades there, how thick it is. I let it drain off a bit. It's not very pretty, but it is good. And it gives me a lot of calories and a lot of, you know, nutrients that I'm not getting necessarily through food that I'm eating. So they're easy to drink to a point. I feel like I have to really exercise my muscles right now. Because I don't have very much facial control over here right now. I'm hoping that will come back. The chances of it not coming back are really small. Some people do lose facial function in part of their face completely, but the amount of people that happens to is like less than 1%. So like I said, there is a chance that some of this feeling won't come back, but the fact that I have gained some feeling back is reassuring. Like 20% of people have temporary loss of facial function, and so I might just be among the 20%, hoping to not be among the 1%, but you know, sometimes those things happen, and you know, the benefit outweighs the loss. So I'm trying to keep a good attitude and just hoping for the best here. I really think it will come back though. I'm just sore. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching my little smoothie lesson here. Yeah, if you like watching these food tutorials or recipe videos, let me know, because I know, like I said, there's a lot of people who ask me about our vegan, you know, plant-based, gluten-free diet and how that all works for us and what kinds of things we make. And if that's something you're interested in, I really would love to share more of our meals with you, like what do we eat every day, or what do we have for dinners, or is it a lot of work as far as prep goes and stuff. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I would make more videos if I knew people were interested in that kind of thing. We're very happy with the way that we eat. We do not feel limited or restricted or bored. I feel like our diet's very exciting, and we really enjoy it, and our son eats all the same things that we do. So that's always a plus. We don't have to fight with him with food, really. So tonight we are going to be having potato soup for dinner. I'm not going to share that recipe on here, but I will show you what it looks like when it's done. And if it is something that you think you'd be interested in learning how to make, let me know, and maybe that'll be the next recipe video. But for now, I'm going to go and drink my smoothie and get some homeschool done for today. And maybe get some rest. I probably should get some rest. So I attempted earlier to maybe remove some more of this tape because it just needs to come off. And I took this off earlier and then I pulled it off my earlobe. when I saw that. I was not ready to see the whole thing. So it stopped there. I am not worried about having a big scar. It was just a little scary to see that on my face. I'm just not quite ready for that yet. I totally forgot I was getting ready to put the soup away for the night. And I never actually showed you guys this soup. I said I was going to. And thank you for the light. I never did. I'll just kind of show you in the pot here. So this is what it looks like. It's very creamy. Full of all kinds of stuff. Good vegetables. Really light soup. Really like, it makes you feel like really full and good and warm. And it goes a long way. Like I made a big pot of it and we all ate dinner and we'll all get another meal out of it, I think. But I wanted to make sure I got on to show you that before I put it away for the night. Also, I finally took the rest of that tape off that spot. I kind of feel like with the incision so far away, you can see that kind of Frankenstein looking, I think. And I noticed all this, I don't know if you can see that on here, or if you could earlier. You can see that's like yellow. It's all bad bruising. It's really sore. But tomorrow is kind of a bit of a busy morning. Manny has a dentist appointment in the morning, and while he's at the dentist appointment, Mitch has a dentist appointment. And then after that, I have my post-op appointment. And so I'll be going to get my sutures taken out. And I think I might just leave this tape on till then and let him take it off. I'm going to see if I can film him removing those so that maybe I could show you guys that tomorrow. I don't know, maybe that would be gross, maybe that would gross people out, but I don't know, I find that stuff neat to watch. I've actually got on YouTube and watched the actual procedure that I had done. I've watched it, like, not the full 5 hours, but like, you know, it's just sped up. It shows clips of the surgery, and it's really disturbing to think that that's what I looked like on the table. But I find that stuff kind of neat and fascinating. Anyway, that's all for today. I'm actually going to close this out now and get ready for bed. I'm tired. So if you haven't already, like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel so that you can see more videos. We have some exciting things coming this summer that I'm excited to take you guys along on, and we're glad that you're joining our family on our life journey. So come back next time, and thanks again. Bye.